Hello my loves and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video if this is your first time to my channel. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe down below. But today, as you can probably tell, it's a very exciting video and I can't stop smiling. Like, I haven't been able to stop smiling because Rich and I have booked our wedding. Oh my god, I actually can't believe that it's booked and we're on a countdown. It's so surreal. I don't even know how to talk about it because I'm literally just grinning so much. But I wanted to jump on and film this quick video because I have told you all kind of in previous videos that we're going to be getting married this year, and it hadn't been booked up until this point because we're actually eloping, which is basically where either you and your spouse, or you, your spouse and a couple of people just go away, get married, and it's kind of done. And that's what we've decided we've wanted to do. So I really wanted to document kind of our experience with everything because it's quite a unique way of getting married. It's quite obviously very untraditional, and so I kind of wanted to share reasons why we've decided to do it, where we're going, who we're going with, and stuff like that very quickly, because I know that I've had questions in the past about why the hell are you doing it, because obviously it is very untraditional, but we have just basically decided that that is for us. Ever since we had Heidi, if you don't know, I have a 1-year-old, I think she's about 14 months now. Ever since we've had her, for me, I've just really wanted to have the same surname as her. Obviously, when they're born, you have the choice as to what surname they can have, but I always knew that me and Rich were going to get married, and I always wanted us to have the same surname together. So that was always really important to me that she had his surname, knowing that I would kind of join them very shortly. But as soon as we had her, that really became a priority for me, wanting to have that same surname. And when me and Rich were kind of discussing what type of wedding we wanted and how we wanted to celebrate and things like that, we both completely agreed that a traditional, a lot of people and basically spending a lot of money for one day just wasn't for us. We're very chilled out, I would say. We're very a no fuss kind of couple. We don't like the idea of a traditional wedding, just because for us, I don't think we like the idea of being that much centre of attention, and it's also a lot of money to do something like that if it's not for you. And so we identified that very quickly with one another, that it just wasn't what we wanted to do. And so the idea of eloping, going to another country and basically just getting married out there came to us. Actually, my mum was the one that kind of said about it and saying I can just imagine you guys just running off and doing it and having the best time. From that, it sparked a conversation with Rich and I that we just said, actually, that sounds exactly what we would want to do. We just want to go away, basically have an amazing holiday, and whilst we're doing that, get married whilst we're doing it. So we are very excitingly going to Florida, Orlando in Florida, in October of this year. It's literally that soon. And with elopements, you don't book years in advance. Like other traditional weddings, you literally can book months, sometimes weeks before you actually get married. And it's so much more flexible. But for us, we've booked it now because we booked our flights and hotel, and once we booked those, then we booked the wedding because then we knew what window of time we had. So we're getting married on the second day we're there, which is really exciting because not only are we going to Florida and getting married, but we're also doing Walt Disney World, we're doing Universal Studios, we're going with Rich's sister and brother-in-law, which is so exciting because when we were at Florida last time, so that's where we got engaged, was Florida. So it holds such a special place in our heart, and we were so jealous that we couldn't go back last year. And we said if we hadn't have had Heidi, or I hadn't been pregnant, we probably would have gone, because it's one of those holidays you just miss so much. So we've always said we've wanted to go back, and then I was looking at kind of elopement companies and if people do it out there, and I actually found a company called Elope to Orlando, which is who we're booked through. We're actually getting married on Cocoa Beach, which is probably about an hour away from where we're staying, which isn't too problematic. We're gonna just get an Uber there. I think that you can just do that. We're not hiring a car or anything because Ubers are so easy, and actually I think it's gonna work out like $70 to get there, which isn't too bad, especially when there's 4 people. I always imagined getting married on a beach abroad. That's all I have ever wanted ever since I was a little girl. Like when my auntie got married years and years ago, she got married in London, and when she spoke to me about like how do you envision your wedding day, kind of speaking to me like when I was a lot younger, not that wedding was like on the cards, I'd always said on a beach abroad, somewhere sunny. And so the decision to like basically run away and do it is just the most perfect idea. Because I kind of want to be as open and like honest about everything, so that if anyone else is planning to do a similar thing or is looking into it or is genuinely curious, the wedding package that we have booked and secured and basically paid for, it cost £1,300 UK money. So that includes the ceremony, the wedding licenses. In Florida, you don't actually have to have witnesses, so you don't have to have people with you, which is different in different countries, but in Florida you don't, which is really good. And the company that we are going with actually do your wedding licenses in advance, and they do it through the mail, so you don't actually have to go to a courthouse in Florida when you're there, which is perfect because it just means you don't have to faff around. You literally book it, they sort everything out for you, and then you turn up and get married. So it couldn't have been easier. So like I said, we're getting married on the second day that we're out there, because then you've got the whole stretch of like the rest of the holiday for like your honeymoon, I suppose. So we're going out we're actually flying out on the 20th of October, and we're getting married on the 22nd of October this year. So it's really, really soon. Up until this point, we've got nothing, no rings, no dresses. Rich has not got an outfit and things like that. So now it's kind of like operation sort that stuff out, which is why I want to document the process throughout, because for me, I've always said that whatever I do in life, whether I was pregnant, I documented it, whether I've bought a new car, I've documented it, whether I've bought a new piece of technology, I've documented it. So for me, it's really important to document my wedding, because it's going to be like one of the best days of my life, and I'm going to marry my best friend, and it's just so exciting. It's weird because Rich and I have now been together for over 7 years, and that feels like a really long time now, and to think what we've done in that time is a lot. So it's weird that like things are suddenly happening. I'm going to take his surname. For me, that's like the weirdest thing. But as I was saying about the price, I keep going off on tangents. It was £1,300. That includes everything, but it also includes a it's like a decorative kind of stand thing that you like stand under. I don't really know what it's called, but it's like an arch thing, but it's actually circular and then have flowers around it. So that doesn't come like as standard, because the elopement packages are very, very basic. But I actually added that on. So if you hadn't have added that on, that would have saved like $400. But I really wanted it on because it's that touch of like wedding. Because there's only like us two and then 2 other people joining us. For me, I just felt like it's just perfect, isn't it? And it's not much more than that, like that's all it was. So we've got that included in the package. I've already sent off all of our IDs and sorted out the marriage application, so it's kind of with them now to sort, and then they'll have that over to us, and then I think we've got to take that. We've got like instructions on where to meet them and stuff on the day, and that's literally it. You turn up and get married, which is so exciting. So next up, we're going to get some wedding rings and have a little look, see kind of what style. I have my engagement ring is like that, so it's kind of like diamond, like a big diamond in the middle. So I don't know whether I'm gonna have like a straight band or one that slightly dips under. I just want to like try some on and see what style I vibe with. Rich kind of knows the idea of wedding band he wants, but again isn't too sure until he tries them on. So we're gonna try on wedding rings really, really soon and gauge like a style, and then hopefully decide on one. I am gonna be getting my wedding dress off somewhere like ASOS, and let me know if there's any other like places that you know that sell them that's similar to ASOS. I have actually seen 2 on ASOS that I quite like, and the beauty of ASOS is that you can order them, try them. If they're no good, you can send them back. So I am gonna do that. I am gonna kind of reach out on like a Facebook page thing and see if there's any local like tailors, someone that could like alter the dress if it doesn't quite fit. I think that would be important just to make it look a lot better than it maybe is, because obviously I've seen YouTube videos where people like trying on ASOS dresses, and typically they kind of slate them because they say like it's not as good as a real wedding dress, but obviously when you're spending like thousands of pounds on a wedding dress, you're going to expect a different quality to one from ASOS. But for me, because we're keeping things basically like as cheap as possible without compromising on stuff, for me I think that will work really well. So yeah, I have seen two, and obviously when I get them I will try them on and show you guys as well, because I think it's really important from like a perspective of I'm actually going to get married in one, instead of just trying them on for like trying on sake. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Like I said, I've seen two that I quite like. I don't really know when to order them, because if I order it now, it's again not like a normal wedding dress where you order it and then you have like alterations all throughout. So I don't know, I might reach out to like see if I can find a local tailor and get their advice on that, because I'm not quite sure whether to like leave it a lot closer to time or actually order it in sooner. I guess it depends. If I buy them and then hate them, then I'll probably need time to like think of something else. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna actually do that, but obviously we've just booked the wedding, so now it's like putting plans in place. I'm just really excited for not only the wedding, but also this amazing holiday that's gonna follow, going all the rides. I haven't been to Walt Disney World since I was like, I can't even remember how old I was. It was 2005, so like 15 years ago I went with my family. But when Rich and I went to Florida in 2017, we didn't go to Disney, we just actually went to Universal and then like the SeaWorld resorts. So I'm really excited to do Disney. Before, Rich wasn't that keen on doing Disney because he thought it was like a kids park, whereas now he understands that like it's basically made for adults, isn't it? So I'm so excited for that. I'm gonna be like binge watching so many Disney vlogs and Florida vlogs from now until then, because I just love getting excited by it. So yeah, I'm really excited. I can't believe it. It just feels so surreal. We booked our holiday through Virgin Atlantic because they were basically the cheapest place. I compared like buying the flights and hotel separate. I tried British Airways, I tried comparison sites, and actually everyone was very similar in price. And then Virgin Atlantic had like a sale where it was like, right, let's just book it, get it done, because obviously there's 4 of us going and we all need to book it off work, and the sooner we knew the dates are better. So I'm really excited that it's in motion and we're actually going. It also feels very surreal. I don't think I actually comprehend the fact it's happening. It's actually really weird. I was just thinking the other day when I was at work, like, oh, my email signature at work's gonna have to change, and things like that, where you think I'm gonna have to change so much because I'm gonna have a different surname. And I'm really excited because once we are married, I'm hoping to give like my channel a bit of a rebrand and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for that and like what's gonna follow. But yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited. I really cannot wait. I'm literally beaming because I'm just so happy that we've done something for us. I'm obviously gutted that like a lot of our family aren't going to be there. Like I said, Rich's sister and like our brother-in-law are going to be there, which I'm so excited about because they're going to love it. They haven't been to Florida before, and I'm so excited for them to experience everything because it is just the most magical holiday no matter how old you are. Obviously I'm gutted that like my mom's not going to be there, my dad's not going to walk me down the aisle, but when we compare like monetary value of kind of doing a day for everyone else in England and the money that we have literally spent on 2 weeks in Florida, doing Walt Disney World, doing Universal, having the wedding, having spending money, that as a like whole unit would probably still cost less than having a ceremony and a wedding in England. And then there's like the family dynamics of who you invite, who you don't invite, if you like annoy anyone by not inviting people, if they get annoyed at the day. Honestly, it just sounds like a headache. I know people that are planning a wedding at the moment and they are so stressed out, whereas for us it's just a countdown to a holiday, and then get very excited because we're getting married. So yeah, super excited. Obviously I'm going to share as much as I can all throughout the year leading up to October, because it's really not that long away. I'm kind of thinking of doing like an elopement Q&A, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to like answer them and if you like want to know like where we're coming from a little bit more than happy to do that, because I think that deciding to elope is a huge decision and it's one that shouldn't be taken lightly. But because we've made that decision based on what we want to do, I'm just so happy, because I think I was kind of scared of booking it and then realizing actually we're missing out on so much. But a wedding day, and as horrible and as selfish it might sound, is that it really is for the couple, and you've got to do what's good for you first and then think of everyone else. Heidi's obviously not coming with us, which I don't know how I'm going to cope. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to cope like leaving her for 2 weeks, but my mum's going to have her and Richard's mum's going to have her. My mum and dad are on half term, so it's over half term period that we're actually away, so they'll be able to have her then. Richard's mum will have her the other times. She's comfortable at both houses very much. She stays at Richard's mum's whilst I'm at work every week, so it's very comfortable there. Loves her dog, so she's probably gonna have more fun there. And then at my mum's, she's super comfortable too. My mum will make sure that she goes on loads of adventures, and because she'll be almost 2 then, that'll be the perfect opportunity to kind of go to the beach with her, go for walks, that kind of thing. I think that she's going to absolutely love it, and I know that she's going to be spoiled so much by her grandparents, so that doesn't worry me. It's just me leaving her that's going to worry me. But yeah, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, I'm so happy to be like sharing this with you, and oh my god, I actually just can't believe it. And like, I have not stopped smiling. Like, this is literally how my face has been ever since I clicked like buy, pay deposit, because it just feels crazy. So super excited. I'm so excited to share everything with you guys, and if you have any questions, let me know down below, and I'll either do a Q&A if I get enough, or I'll just answer them in the comments, whatever. Give this video a thumbs up if you're excited for me, because honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna make it to October without like basically like aging my face, because I'm smiling so much. They always say it uses more muscles to smile than frown, so I need to stop. But honestly, I'm just so happy. I'm so excited. And yeah, that is today's video. I just can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. So don't forget to subscribe down below if you want to see more about like our elopement throughout the year. Like I said, I'll be sharing as much as possible, so if there are certain videos you want to see, let me know down below. I'll make sure that I make them along the way. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!